it is. Celtics made some strong.
Lead is cut down to just 4 points with the bucket from
Jim had its playoff team.
Right.
I mean, against the East topics.
There's a screen by Robinson. Post. Larkin can't get it to go.
A little ambitious. I am there, though, just the finish for the layup.
That's his second.
There's a screen by Robinson. 5 on the clock. Leaner from distance. Count it.
No one on him.
Here's Rozier. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And that's a big bonus for him to end the quarter as he just beats the buzzer.
That's superb clock management there. Maximize.
And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Nets trail by 6. They've got Jared Sullinger, Jay Crowder out there with Yaredko. Then there's Smart, and it's Thomas in the point guard. That's the Boston 5. Young outside. Lopez a screen. Lock at 6. Lopez a screen on Thomas. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You know, offensively, they're looking much sharper here in the second half. The turnovers and miscues are down, and I think they're getting quality shots as well.
Celtics leading by 6. In the corner, Crowder with it. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Now watching Jay Crowder, he can really beast you up, Greg, and take you out of your game. One of the most physical wings, I think, in the NBA.
And not the most flexible athlete, but he makes up for that with that strength that you mentioned. It allows him to control the pace. I mean, he's a bumper and a grinder and hitting a big 3 out of nowhere. So he's what we call a true gamer.
And the second free throw, good.
Looking at Jay Crowder, he got traded from Dallas to Boston in the Rondo deal last season. Nobody expected all that much from him. All he did was go out and become one of the most valuable players on that team.
Lopez a screen. And Sloan kicks to Ellington. Trying to get open is Lopez. A shot by Ellington, no good.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Thomas goes in. Outside for Sullinger. Over to the wing. Celtics passing it around. Picked him clean. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Sloan, that's good.
Just a good, solid, aggressive finish there on the break.
Not going to get much easier than that, Greg. Simple.
When you talk about Jay Crowder, there are those that you win because of, and then there are guys like him that you win with. I mean, the guy who's going to take the charge, commit the hard foul, do what others won't, really shows the heart of a champion.
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
Feeds it to Sloan. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Sloan's got 4 points in the quarter.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Outside Thomas. Six on the shot clock. Smart dishes to Crowder. The rebound by Young.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
The shot by Ellington, no good.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Sullinger with a screen for Thomas. From down in the low post, it goes.
A lot of space.
Nets were pretty far back from relevance at times last season, as we saw. It took a late season hot streak for them, Greg, to get into the playoff picture.
Yeah, and that was a neck-and-neck race with the Pacers right till the very end. Not exactly what they had in mind at the start of the season, but they did pull through.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
I was able to listen in on what the Nets coach is going over with his team. He's not pleased with the careless turnovers offensively. He's saying, listen, we've got to get shots. It's as simple as that. We have to play smart and value the basketball. Kevin, did it sink in?
All right, Doris, thanks.
And, you know, for the Nets, they ended up being bounced out of the first round, fell to the #1 seed Hawks. They put up a good fight against Atlanta and made the series interesting, but still came up short.
Here's Sullinger. Lopez with the block. Here's Sloan. He's guarded by Thomas. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
And for the Nets in the postseason, they did have a good showing despite that early exit. Many people expected the Hawks to sweep, but they took them to 6 games.
Well, pitch to Ellington. Sullinger against Young. Down low. Here's Lopez. And Boston with the rebound. Yaredko's got 4 rebounds in this game. Thomas kicks to Yaredko. Thomas a screen. Back to Bradley. Outside Thomas. And again, it's Boston converting.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
Sloan shot is off.
Hey, I like creativity in a circus finish as much as anybody, but you better be sure you got a chance to make it.
Bradley kicks to Yaredko. From 15 feet away, Lopez with the block. Here's Sloan. Pass to Ellington. 17-foot shot on the way. Here's Lopez. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Yeah, great post position. That's going to be key here in crunch time.
And for Brook Lopez, disappointing start to last season. The season before, he had played only 17 games, so he wanted to make an impact right off the bat. It just didn't work out.
Yeah, you know, he missed the first 2 games altogether with the foot injury and comes back to play pretty well, then hurts his back. Out for 8 more games, comes back again. He's benched in favor of Miles Plumlee. Just a very disjointed year for Lopez.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
And for Lopez, last year was the first time since he was a rookie that he didn't start every game. I mean, that is a huge shot to your confidence. I don't care who you are or what your circumstances, but you know what? At the end, he rose above it.
Celtics leading by 5.
You know, on the topic of Lopez last season, ugly beginning, but things got beautiful over the last 2 months. 55% shooting, nearly 20 and 10 a game, some of the best numbers of his career.
Thomas passes to Crowder. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go. Bullseye. 12 points for Isaiah Thomas. Nets trail by 7. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Thaddeus Young provides a lot of things, Fudge. Solid on both ends of the floor. You can plug him into almost any lineup and make it work.
Yeah, he's an ideal basketball player because of his versatility. I think that's one of his greatest strengths. Not only can he play the 3 or 4, he can go inside and outside too.
And guys, when you talk about Thaddeus Young, last year was another solid season for him. Excellent job finishing around the rim as usual. Solid rebounding numbers, but still trying to improve his consistency from the three. He started the season strong in that department and kind of fell off a bit at the end.
Man, Thaddeus Young, he's really entering the prime of his career right now at age 27. Hard to believe he's now in his 9th season. Only spent 1 year in college. Still plenty of room to grow.
And listen, the Nets had an up-and-down year on offense last season, but the one thing they always did was finish their drives. Very good at getting things to drop off the bounce. That was a strength last season.
It's stolen by Sullinger. The pass to Thomas. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Sloan dishes to Young. That's good. Young's got 4 this quarter. For the Nets, and they're driving. They were fantastic, Clark. 2nd in the league last year in field goal percentage off those drives.
And a big reason for that is the strength and size of their guards, because they all can finish in traffic, and that's how you get high shooting percentages. You have to make tough shots against contact.
Loose D here. Critical stretch. I mean, you're better off sending them to the free throw lines than to have them get that good a look.
Outside Bradley. They set the pick. Crowder kicks to Bradley. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Celtics lead by 6. For Brooklyn, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the 4th and even 50%. Here's Young, and he banks in the layup. Young's got 20.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
Sullinger against Lopez. 6 to shoot. Here's Crowder. Shot is off. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Here's Sloan. Screened by Young. And Sloan kicks to Young. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off by Uredko.
16 points for Isaiah Thomas.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down to 2 as they get the bucket from Thaddeus Young. The Celtics have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the 4th. Now here's Thomas. He dishes it to Uredko. Takes the turnaround J. Rebound Brooklyn.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
The feed now to Lopez. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
Nice game. Great performance by Isaiah Thomas.
They need to make some adjustments because he's absolutely scorching.
Timeout called the Nets. They're behind by 2. 1:42 left to play in the final quarter. Ellington, the pass to Sloan. That evens the score.
Yeah, beautiful play on the interior. They're just using the height advantage to lay the ball up and in when they really needed that basket.
Boston's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. Under 5 on the shot clock. Releases, got a hand on it, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Timeout called, the Nets. .116 left in the fourth. And Sloan kicks to Lopez. To take the lead. Rebound Boston. They've led by as much as 10. Thomas goes in, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Looking at the game for Thomas, 16 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 2-point ball game.
And you just knew he wasn't going to miss that one. Not with so much riding on.
Inside. Nails it. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Outside Brent. Sullinger inside. Lopez covering.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound. You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Jerebko kicks to Bradley. Thomas goes in. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Here's Sloan. He's guarded by Thomas. There's a whistle, and it goes on Isaiah Thomas. That is his first foul of the game. Nine seconds left to play here in the fourth.
How about the inbound pass there? Easy bucket.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They trail by 2. 7 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And it all comes down to this. Still enough time on the clock that they should be able to get a real good look.
Yeah, and in this case, you debate often. You hear guys debate whether to take a 2 for the tie or a 3 to win. In my case, with this situation, I think you go hard inside and see if you can get a good shot in close.
You know, and after fighting to get back into it, that was the chance there to tie it up.
But you know what? You know, they've come this far. They're not going away now.
And
Kevin, we have Brook Lopez with us. You guys faced a team tonight that really gave a strong effort, yet you were able to overcome them in the end to pick up this victory.
You know, I think it shows our poise. You know, we responded. You know, I think we were really at our highest.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here, so is Shaquille O'Neal. Time now for some highlights as we take a look at our... He's racked up a double-double with points and rebounds tonight, and that made the difference. A terrific effort on both sides of the floor.
boom, boom, boom.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from. Hit on my laps in the gym, the sweat ran off my skin. They thought I ran out of breath, but I was just catching my wind. That only happens to them. I gotta capture my win. I practice 31 days a month and I practice again. Was born equipped with sportsmanship, so I just laugh and I grin. Victory is my objective, I don't have to pretend. Spread my wings like an eagle and let them flap in the wind. No guts, no glory, no pain, no gain. These are actions of men. My teammate is a warrior, got my back to the end. My offense is God sent. You gon' have to defend. My crossover is vicious, I got more swagger than him. Hit the bottom of the net or the back of the rim. Your style is a flavor fast.